Hello everyone, welcome. How are we? Hope we're good. This is of course Friday evening, which means it's Build a Nation time. It also means the end of a week, and my word, what a week it's been. It's been a long week. These weeks feel like they're getting longer every single 7 days. Sorry about Wednesday, of course. Obviously we weren't about Wednesday. Littlest Jameson ended up going straight to hospital as I came back from a night away. With work, and then came back, and he had a temperature of about 38.9, believe it or not. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. So he went to the walk-in centre, and turns out he's got tonsillitis. So unfortunately, he's a bit under the weather. So yeah, Wednesday unfortunately didn't happen. Hope you found something else to watch, by the way. Hope you listened to the FM show. Hope therefore that's whetted your appetite a little bit for coming back. Littlest Jameson is on the mend. Thank you very much for, of course, all your well wishes. He truly appreciates it. I truly appreciate it as well. But I think ultimately, he's just another victim of the injury crisis that is sweeping through Larisa, and we need to fix it, don't we? Because at the minute, it's all just a little bit depressing. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? Here we go. Right, welcome. How are we all? Zeep is in. Good to hear he's on the mend. Appreciate you, Zeep. Very kind indeed. Z80 is here. The Arsenal is in with a resub. My words, 8 months worth of FFP breaches. I appreciate you, the Arsenal. Zara's in up the fucking loan market. Zara knows exactly what we're talking about. Sigurd is here as well. Got the trifles out. Ruggiero is in, of course, as well. As is Rogi is here. Transfer special. Woo. True, choo, choo. Martin's here as well, of course. Welcome to everyone who's just chilling along in the background. Lulu Booster is here. Fraser is in as well. Happy that you've reverted to type this season. All that success is firmly in the past. To be fair, we're not hitting a dreadful. We're still theoretically in with a shout of finishing second. I mean, come on. We're up against a team who've not lost all season. And then we had a bit of a wobble last week where we lost to Igalo. And then, of course, we lost to Heracles, which was ridiculous. Lulu Booster in with 7 months, by the way. Thank you very much indeed. Cavallo was a terrible 4-1 win. It's one of those. Rogi, only you could segue from your youngest child being ill to an injury crisis. Mate, honestly, the amount of work I've had to put in to try and get these segues working is like, this is what you get. You don't get this on other streams, right? Like you can tell that I'm becoming stage ready again. I did a bit of stage work last night. I was gigging last night, so I feel fresh. I feel fit, and that's how you get in those top level segues that you don't normally get around the other parts on Twitch. So let's show you where things are. By the way, Total Hoofball is in as well. Nice to see you. So like I say, this is the schedule then. So of course, Heracles was a ridiculous match, to be honest. We lost 5-2, just horrific. Igalo 1-0, that was one of those games where it's like, we knew it was going to happen. We started the stream, we're like, hey, look, we've been unbeaten all season. Aren't we doing well? And the game went, no, not for you. You're not going to go unbeaten all season, right? We're going to make you lose pretty early on. I was like, all right, fair enough. Then we beat Calamita straight after. Thought, okay, fair enough. Then the injury crisis hit, okay? Marcajani, our goalkeeper, got injured, which of course means that Carlos Camini was in goal. So hence why we conceded 5 goals to Heracles. Evening, Andrew MK, welcome in. Okay, I'm sorry, welcome in. Hope you're good. We then pulled it out. We beat Iolokos 2-1. We drew with Kalitha 3-3. We were 3-0. We were 2-0 up. Then 3-2 up, and then last minute was a bit of a sucker punch. Then we lost to a KB team. That was a bit disappointing. We beat Iliopoli 3-2. And then we lost to Kavala 4-1. So some big defeats in there, which of course has meant that we've slipped from second to fourth. We're still 4 points away from second. So we are still technically in the hunt. We are still only expected to finish top half though. Remember this, okay? We are overachieving. Remember this. We are overachieving. But the problem is we've seen that little glimpse. We've seen that glimpse of being up there, thereabouts. And as JLA is saying there, how I enjoy the new league format. It's fine. It's fine. It's a proper league format now. AKB have got a lot more money than we've got. Pantelikos came down along with Volos. So they're, of course, got top division experience. FMFC, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. So that's sort of where we are, right? Ben there started the league season with Diragus. Lost promotion in the last game. Mate, they are just about to sack their manager by the looks of it. So we could potentially head to Diragus because they've got the best kits. They've got great kits, okay? Hell of a badge as well. I'm all over that. But we're not looking at that right now, okay? But let me know how you get on with the rest of Greece. Are you still at Diragus? Have you gone somewhere else? How have you found it, by the way, as well? How have you found the whole change in Greek football? So we have this as our squad. It looks bigger than it is. That's what she said. Okay, stick that one out straight away. We've got some injuries. Right, we've got some injuries. Okay, we definitely have some injuries, and we have some players that aren't going to stay much longer. Some players have already left. Should probably mention them. For example, Jan Via has gone. He played 9 games for us. Okay. He turned up, we were all really happy. Then after one game, he was like, I want to leave. And we're like, right, fine. So signed him for free. We got 25 grand for him. So that's good. We've got some money. I still can't believe he left us. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, Rogi. That deserves a standing ovation right there. That's the sort of level that we're talking about. No other mods are pulling puns at that. So you know what? All follow Rogi. He doesn't stream, but all follow. he deserves applause for that. 9 turgid games of Envia. Speaking of turgid games, Captain Zeep, Carlos Camini has also managed to somehow level up by going to Le Mans. I don't get it. We had him on the bench, and then we played him, and he was dreadful. Look at that. 10 goals conceded in 5 games. 33 goals conceded in 22 games. He's finally left. Right, okay. And he's actually got a wage increase as well. He's on 500 quid a week at us. He's gone to 1,500 quid at Le Mans. He's 40 years old. His hands are essentially water. Right? It's a tax avoidance scheme, I'm sure of it. 100%. There's something weird happened there. Right? But he's gone. He's gone, okay? So we don't have to worry about that anymore. So Kamini's gone and Via's gone. What we do have to do, though, is we do have to look at this, which, as you can already see, injured, can't really play a full match, needs rest, can't really play a full match. Loads of them registered players because they're young, which they should theoretically be able to do, but they're not 17, so they're a bit of an issue. So we have to work out what we do here. Pedroso is still injured. He's still out for 7 more weeks. Pedroso's out. That's not good. 12 games, 6 goals. We need Pedroso back in the side. He's out of contract at the end of the season as well, so that's concerning. He was actually attracting a bit of interest, so the fact he's injured now means that he's staying for a little bit longer, so that's quite happy. Dub the Red, welcome in, buddy. How are you? Nice to see you. Ottoman is also hanging about, doing quite decent. 13 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. Again, in this division, you'd expect him to get a bit more than that, but he's attracting interest now from OFI in the top division. He's out of contract at the end of the season, so again, I don't want to say this, but we might have to cash in between now and the end of the transfer window, which means we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot with regards to promotion. I don't really want to do it, but at the same time, we might have to. Super Mario, 12 goals in 20 games. He's doing fine. We've bought in this lad, Mamadou Doumbia, who I have high hopes for, rightly or wrongly. Malian striker, brought him in from the Black Stars in Mali. Reasonable goal scoring record there, but that's 24 in 53. He's got 15 for first touch, he's got 14 for finishing, he's got 15 for acceleration, 14 for anticipation, 18 for determination. I mean, that for us is going to be pretty good, right? If we can get him playing and we can get him as part of a 2, then I think he's going to be pretty decent. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Dub the Red, soon to get my new PC, get FM properly. How's it going for you? I love it. I really, really love the new FM, to be honest. I think it's fantastic. I think it feels like a really, really good version. So I would say to yourself, yeah, get yourself involved and get involved quickly as well. Right, let's quickly switch this up because I want to change things a little bit. I want to go out wide rather than playing through the middle. Okay, after getting sacked by Real Jean at the beginning of the week, I've started Build a Nation Hungary, managing Budapest Honved. Hope I can create the second generation of the golden team. I love that. I love that. Love that. That sounds cool. Like, there's loads of like great, like old school football nations that you can rebuild up, and I think that's a good one. Obviously, there's a lot of issues, socially with Hungary, but I think it's a cracking save idea. So get it done, JLA. Let us know how we get on. Interest in Petralis as well, Lamaya. Interest in Buzikis, who of course is on loan. We need more players. We just need more players. I've got Malleus on loan, on trial, who looks decent enough as a centre half. I've got Jean on loan, who's a left wing back, Brazilian, who looks pretty good. But have we got enough money? I know Fraser's been asking, have we got transfer funds? Yes, we technically do. We have got transfer funds. We've got $9,000, right? But I think we're going to have to adjust that back out into wages. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think we're going to have to do. Really, lock Super Mario down. If we can get him in, agreed. What's he on now? 1.6. Does he want a new deal? Oh, he might do, actually. He might do. Let's get that locked through, shall we? He wants to go up to 2. He's scoring goals. Will he take the same wage? Because I kind of need him to. Rogi, $2,000. That would make him the top earner at the club. He is scoring all the goals. It's 2-4 when you think about the fact that, of course, he wants an appearance fee as well. You say he's worth it. Give him that then. Okay. We'll give him it. And I think that makes him the top earner at the club. He's too important not to sign. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think the fact he scored 12 goals in 20 games says that he's probably worth it. So, in terms of what we need then, I think looking at our previous setup, what I've done as well is I've changed our attacking style. I've changed our tactical style to wing play because I figured that we're probably trying to play a bit too narrow. So maybe I have to get the ball out to the wings a little bit more, I think. We get caught out a lot as well. So I think by doing that as well, our line would drop a bit more because we might be a little bit too high up the pitch with that high line. So let's see if a standard line works better. Get the ball out wide. Maybe look for overlaps on both sides or just one side. I mean, Apostolarkis gets caught out quite a bit and has been getting caught out quite a bit recently. His positioning's 13, his tackling's 13, his acceleration's 14. You'd think he was fine. Maybe when we get a left back in, actually, because Delijanidis really is a right back who's playing left back. So it would be interesting to see how he would work on the right side. Do you know what I mean? If we put him there, how he would work. I think he would probably be. I think he'd be better. But let's see what happens. 7 days until we play PAOK Salonika B. Liavas, of course, is a midfielder who's having to play at centre-back. That's where life is at the minute. We haven't got another centre-back that's good enough. Or we can possibly put Karagoropoulos back in there. Giorgio's too short as a centre-back. So it's very much sticky plaster solutions, to be honest, at this point with the team. If we go into our into what we've got with regards to the loan market, I think is probably where we need to be looking. That's probably going to be our thing. We don't have a senior affiliate, by the way, for whoever was asking before. Was Dennis was asking earlier on about senior affiliates. No for that, I'm afraid. So let's have a bit of a nosy about and see what we can pull in with regards to players that are listed. This is players that are listed down on loan. Jack Rodwell we're not going for, by the way. Evening Holster, how are you, pal? Nice to see you. Hope you're good. So for us, obviously, like key positions, centre back, left back, might even be goalkeeper at this point, given the fact we haven't really got one other than the Marcajani and he's injured. Surprised you're not around Zeeps for the hooch. I mean, well, I am tempted. Fair play for Mrs. Zeep bringing the hooch in. That's it's lovely to see. It's lovely to see when the good word of hooch is spread. Then we like that. Jets pick 6 against the Dolphins. Finns leading 10-6. Oh, there we go. That's an interesting one. A hooch spread. Oh, could you imagine that? Imagine that, Rogie. You turn up to a proper fancy do and there's just all there is just hooch. Oh, the poshest do in the world, wouldn't it? I'd be well impressed with that. Might have to ask our director of football for some suggestions as well, because they might be able to suggest us someone. Oh, actually, there's someone that we are trying to sign. Right, have a look at this guy. Let me know what you think. So, here it is, yeah. João Teixeira, okay? Now, he's listed for loan. Okay, he's on 1,200 quid a week. He is currently wanted by Chelsea, Man City, Man United and PSG. We're trying to sign him on loan for 800 quid a week. Because I'm presuming he's going to be quite good. So, I figure if we get him in, he's not interested in joining us permanently. We've already asked about that. But that could be quite interesting to try and get him in, maybe. We've also got Stefanos Evangelou coming in on trial, I believe. Let's see if he looks any decent. Let's have a look at what the director of football is saying at this point, shall we? Any loan centre-backs? Frederick Reuter, 17-year-old from Holland. Rogerio Niakosi, 6'4". Thing is, as well, as if these are like sort of young players, then the fans tend to get a bit pissed off that we're not playing our own young players. So there's that to consider, because I've already brought players in before and they've probably kicked off about it. Saviola Simmons, 5'8". Like, don't bring me players who are 5'8". You know what I mean? Jacques Comey, I think we had a look at this lad before because he was from Bordeaux, but I don't think he wanted to come on trial. David Durick. And then another DM possibly on loan. Vitor Vlausen. Skitstadt, yeah. He looks like we've had him notified before as well. And Yankovic. Hold on, short kings are still useful. They are. I'm not here just to shout them down. But at the minute, I'd like a bit, because of the fact we're getting caught out with the balls down the channels, I'd like to have the option of someone being able to head the ball away. You know, that would be good. 900 quid a week for a Comey to rescue him from Bordeaux. Is that a price worth paying, Rugio? 900 quid a week to get someone out of Bordeaux. Sometimes that might be a little bit too much, you see. Yosu Niang, 6'4", Senegalese. 16 for flair, 13 for first touch, 13 for teamwork, 14 for technique, 14 for composure. Likes to lob the goalkeeper as a deep line playmaker. Hello, Yosu Niang. You seem quite interesting. Don't mention the B word. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Yusuf Obama, if he's decent, I'll send the chap a lifeboat. Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't know. That's the problem. We're not entirely sure. That's called for shoots from halfway line, isn't it? Isn't it? Scores bangers. Yoris Akore still without a club. You know what? It's a shame we can't afford him. Non-promotion release clause, do you reckon? How's retirement home for players going? Even Scott, yeah, going fine. Going fine. To be honest, we're 20k release clause. Oh dear. I feel I may have undersold him there, but if we can maybe get him in for a season, and we can renegotiate that in the summer, that might help. That might help. Because he should be fine, shouldn't he, Akore? Really? In the grand scheme of things. But we'll have to see. So yeah, retirement home is definitely a thing. Performances are also a bit worrying as well, mind. Should we try this fella on loan? 1,600 quid. So they're keen on him, aren't they? Larisa faced late pressure. Who's coming in for him? Possibly the Vidiarkos. Got any youngsters you can gamble on? I mean, to be honest, we're just having to play the youngsters, really. This guy, Valorius, is now wanted by AK. Do we try and keep him? He scored a goal. He's got 1 goal in 3 games. I suppose, in a sense, it would help strengthen someone else, but we also need him because we don't have any players. Is he interested in staying? Potentially a second division standard player. Evening, Alexander. Another great episode of the FM show. Keep with the good work, real tutorials. Thank you for that. Very kind. Glad you're enjoying them, Alexander. They're fun to do, and yeah, I think we're getting there. I think we're starting to get our groove. And this certainly feels like that. Jets through a Hail Mary, the Dolphin intercept and return for a touchdown. What, a second one? Have they had 2 pick sixes? Tony's half tempted to get his boots laced up. Oh yeah. I'm getting on. Right, so Jean could be coming in. But now we haven't got the money for Zhao. Bearded Child's in. Look at that. Evening. 1 for each team. Crazy. Oh. So we probably can't get Zhao in then if we get the 2 defenders. Let's reject that for now then. It feels like we need the defenders more than we need the midfielder. Niang, we can't afford that for wages at all. Jean's trials finishing. So Jean, 29 years old, Brazilian. Reasonable acceleration, tackling, passing, flair, dribbling, crossing. That's kind of what we need, isn't it? Can we get an affiliate? We can ask. I don't know if we can get one or not. We can certainly ask. But then, I mean, essentially all we're doing then is is essentially lawn farming, isn't it? So we can certainly ask about it. Oh, okay. They're interested. They're off to have a look. So let's see what we can come up with, shall we? Diaragas have offered a contract to Valoris as well, so that's gonna be interesting, right? Jean wants to come in, so we might now have a fullback. Okay, are we happy with that? I think we are. Get him locked in. Happy with the sign of such a talented player, unsure about his recent form. Excellent. I mean, have you seen the club's recent form? The club's recent form is not good. So, basically, the fact that he is a left back should be decent enough. So we'll put him instead of Diogenides, and we'll put him there at right back. Actually, put him right back rather than wing back. It's complete wing back on support. Complete wing back on attack. I think we're maybe going to have a little bit too much there, but never mind. Let's see what we can get. Right. So we have players in. Akore could be fun. Metaldis can go home. Mario signed another year's contract. That's good. That's good news. Kuntaridis is out for a day. Goalkeeper injury again. Whether they can find someone remains to be seen. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. We're just gonna have to wait and see, aren't we? To be honest, and see what comes out. We never know. We might get lucky. Yeah, we might get lucky. We're all keeping the faith, technically, in a sense. We have to just at least be like, hey, you know what? This might happen. If it does, brilliant. If it doesn't, well, you know, we gave it a go. The ultimate, the goods, the saving grace with all this, okay, is that we're not actually expected to finish in the top two, right? We're expected to finish in the top half. So, ultimately, if we do have a little bit of a nosedive, it's not the end of the world. I know it's going to feel like it's difficult and it's going to feel bad and we're going to feel like we failed, but we can only feel like that if we were expected to do better, and we weren't expected to do better. So you've played FM for too long, you know exactly how it feels. Yeah, don't worry, JL, we know exactly what's happening, but Tony's Icarus, he'll currently flying too close to the sun. Yeah, maybe. But also, let's just see what happens. You don't build a nation after 2 seasons. Like, it's physically impossible. Yes, it would be nice to actually be in the top division in the second season and be like, okay, cool, now let's start to push on. That'll be fun. But it's also not the end of the world if we aren't. It just means we have to take a little bit more time. We can build our sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Our behind the scenes, our facilities. We can get ourselves, you know, into that sort of frame of mind and go, right, we've got ourselves a proper setup now. This is our youth system. This is how we play. This is our culture. That's what we want. We want to be able to get all that put together so that when we go up, we know what we're doing. Okay? Because we don't want to come straight back down. We might do. We might end up coming straight back down. Bernard. We might end up coming straight back down, but we want to put ourselves in the best possible chance of at least battling for a bit, you know? That's what we'd like. Jean Calauzao. Heading good. Jumping reach good. Anticipation good. 6'4" good. That could be handy, couldn't it? Star player. £6,000. Walk away. Carlos in with the tier 1. Appreciate you, Carlos. Very kind indeed. Appreciate the support. Hope you're well. Of course, if you do sub or do primes, make sure you link your subs and your primes to Discord so that you get into the secret members area where we talk about everyone else. We don't really, but like you get to hear about bits of plans and stuff before they happen. You'd help do some extra scouting as well. We'll put some more databases in there. Thank you very much, of course, for the support. It's very much appreciated. It really is. As I say, with Prime, do it free. That's Bezos has already sorted you out, so use that as a free sub, and it costs you nothing, mate. Get yourself in there. But yeah, a couple of weeks left of the transfer window, and I am concerned that we might be not much better off. Eda Balanta, is that the one that used to play for St Mirren? No, it's not. He played for River Plate. Same. Eda Balanta, Colombian defensive midfielder. Who played for St Mirren? Sure, there's another one that was had a similar name at the very least. Usmane Casimoko is up to Stade Malin. So see what Jean's got. Someone said River Plate at the St Mirren of Argentina. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're called the Buddies, right? Everyone knows that. Yes, Matty Aqua, how are you, pal? Nice to see you in. Hope life's treating you well. There was a Balanta as an attacking midfielder at Queen's Park Rangers. See? I'm sure it's Sergei, or it might have been Baltaka or something, possibly. Yeah, Shiana have offered a deal as well to try and take Valoras, but Brew is on his way out. So he's gone to Royal France Bahrain in the Belgian First National League on loan. So it's one less player to worry about complaining that he's not playing football. Sergei Baltaka, that's the guy. CMO 102 legend, yes. I was close. But I do remember there was someone very similar name, wasn't it? Not close enough, granted, but still. Connor, how are we, buddy? Nice to see you. Finally coming live. Appreciate you, pal. Hope life's treating you good. Nice to see you in. Hope life is well. What's happening in your world? It feels like it's been a strange week, actually, given the fact that, as I say, we only streamed Monday and we're now on Friday. So, having looked at how everything's gone on in terms of our stream summaries, we were full on launch week. We didn't take a day off, and then this week I've had my feet up, practically a part timer. So yeah, that's where we are right now. So okay, we play at PAOK Salonika away. There's an injury doubt over Super Mario, which is fine. We might have to just keep going with him. Life is treating me amazing, especially since you dropped me a raid. No, that's cool, man. Don't you worry about that at all. It's always nice to just drop people in and sort of like say hello to everyone. How's the rest of the stream going, by the way? How's the save continuing? So yeah, big shout out there for Connor. Let if you weren't there when we raided the other day, go and follow through. So get those raids in. Connor, I'm gonna say, were you Wigan? Was it Wigan your save? I think it was, maybe. So yeah, let us know what it was, and let us know how you're keeping up with it. So tempted to maybe put Ottoman up top, and then put Panakis in at right wing. That then allows a bit of a rest for Super Mario, but we also need Super Mario to score the goals. So tell you what, we also don't want him to get injured, so let's try and do that. We recently moved on, has offered the Palace job. Nice. We've got a big thing about Palace around here. We had a cracking time on British Steel with Crystal Palace, so I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun there with that. So awesome. Right, come on then. Let's see how we get on. Let's try and not create problems here. Hopefully we can get something happening. See him on support. Maybe see him on attack. Maybe let's push him up a little bit more. Come on then. Let's have it. Let's have it. Jean can have number 4. He's a left back who wears number 4. Go on, everyone get angry about it. Got relegated, so the rebuild on the cards. Same with us. Yeah, they were relegated into the Championship, and then we brought them up into the Premier League, and we got the best set of young players we've ever bought. Like, we bought so many players that were just incredible. Connor in the sub, appreciate you, Connor. Very kind. Thank you, mate. That's very, very kind of you indeed. You don't have to do that, but it's super lovely. Thank you, much appreciated. If you are brand new, by the way, of course, Larisa are in the Crimson Horses. PAOK Salonika in the black and white stripes. And at the minute, 3 minutes in, corner comes in and nodded away, not quite far enough. 1-0 down. Lillabout in with the follow. Nice to see you in. Appreciate that. Of course, 3-0. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Danish party animal was as well. Yes. Yeah, Maxo had a great time, didn't he? Gitarosos makes it 1-0. And already we're chasing the game. So, Kuntaritos inside. Doumbia has an effort from distance. We are enjoying it. We are enjoying it, Connor. We shot up towards the top of the table. We were second for a bit. We had a bit of we're 13 games unbeaten. And we had a dodgy stream on Monday where we lost 4 out of the 7 or 8 games I think we played. So we started to slip down again. And yeah, we're just kind of trying to redress the balance a little bit. Slight tactical tweak in terms of playing style. Maybe, hopefully try and make a couple of alterations in the transfer market. Not expecting a lot because we haven't got much money. But yeah, if we can, so the top 2 go up. So we're currently 5 points behind Panathinaikos. That could be a concern. So might be a second season where we miss out. Doumbia intercepts though. Bazookas, Orteman, Doumbia. Oh, scores his first goal for the club. Doumbia, my lord, gets himself off and running. And he started it. He started with the interception. Loses it out there, by the way. Bazookas, Orteman inside. And Doumbia, hopefully the first of many, 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 many goals for this lad. 18-year-old Marleyan striker. Snow in Athens. Yeah, they've got it. I don't understand exactly how long it's been happening, but this is what he's intercepted again. Panakas. Bazookas! Offside. How long have I been sat on that pun? Oh, come on, I haven't invented that one, surely. I can't take the credit for it. Someone else has clearly come up with that before. It must be a football chant. If it's not, then football fans are slipping, you know what I mean? Like, it seems far too obvious, you know? How long before we get a guitar? We've had moments where we probably should have done. Oh, giving the ball away. Doumbia out to Kuntaritis. Good ball in. Attacks the head of Pinnakus. Oh, now we're talking. That's a bit more like it. Get the ball out wide. Get the ball whipped in. Get it on someone's head. Doumbia again comes deep, picks the ball up. Kuntaritos is away. No one's in the box, mind. Takes a punt on it. What a header from Panakas. Wasn't expecting him getting on the end of it, so I'll give you that. So that's a bit of a turnaround then. Marcajani clears it. It's not a great camera angle, so I was expecting to be turned back. Doumbia. Kuntaritis. Cuts inside. Has a go. Over the top. Actually, we can get Kuntaritis to cut inside, can't we? Now we've got Jean to potentially go around him on the outside. Ottoman. Panakas. There was an option to go inside. Panakas. Penalty. No. Bazookas makes it 3. Now we're talking. We might be sitting on a point here. Yeah? Snow and grease. Rock and roller. We've been asking about this. I don't know. It's the opposite of global warming, possibly. It's a climate change issue. Yeah. It's Christmas. It's January. So, of course, there's going to be snow and grease. I don't know. Forward line are playing with confidence. Yeah, I know. We need to stop it now, don't we? It's getting a little bit too confusing. Zeep. Hope you're well, though, rock and roller. Nice to have you in. It's a pleasure to see you. Yeah, getting the ball out wide seems to have worked a bit better, doesn't it? 11 shots. Only 4 on target, though. So, again, still, we're a little bit wasteful. In front of goal, 62% possession. So, that's going decent. It's not snow, it's just the ref's leftover Colombian marching powder. Yeah, it's our transfer budget is being left on the turf, sadly. I had to Google it. While snow is never expected in popular tourist destinations such as Athens and the Cyclades, it's not entirely unheard of, with the capital averaging light to medium snowfall once every 4 years. There you go, Fraser Lloyd. It's clearly, this is the 1 in 4 year Christmas snow. So there you go. Aren't we all happy that we're here to witness it together? What a wonderful, wonderful moment. We were there to see it snow. We were there to see it snow. Maybe that's what's freaked out the Salonika fans. I don't know, just tried hooch for the first time for being recommended. It's really nice, isn't it? Isn't it, Andrew? Isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Isn't it? What a ball. Doomby with the header. Oh no. Exactly, Rogie. Which one did you have? Did you have the traditional lemon? Did you go blue? Did you go hula hooch, which is the passion fruit? I mean, they're all good, don't get me wrong. It's all right. Hey, Dan, come on. I know you're a cider drinker, Dan, but you've got to join us in the lemony goodness, right? Zeep's got an advent calendar. The pink one was all I've got. Oh, the pink one, the hula hooch, that's where it is. If that's your entry level, then you've gone big early doors. Like, for me, start yellow. Yellow's like sort of your opening gambit. That's what you expect it to be. It's lemony. And then you treat yourself to the hula hooch. But if you've gone hula straight away, I probably wouldn't bother with the lemon. Ornament! Offside again. Halfway through the orange hooch. See, orange for me, orange tastes like orange Fanta, orange Lucozade, I think. So, I'm not massively sold on the orange. I would put it hula hooch, lemon hooch, blue hooch, and then orange. That's how I do it. I'd like to try the other flavours. Oh, I'd like Hooch to sponsor us, to be honest. If anyone knows anyone who works at the Hooch factory, when does Hooch have other flavours than lemon? Oh, Fraser, come on. You're slipping, pal. I know you're a man of tradition, so you only would have ever looked for the lemon, but the hula hooch, passion fruit hula hooch. Oh, my word. You're having a lovely, lovely time. Eloise, hello Eloise, how are we? I wonder who's told Andrew to try hula hooch. I hope it was yourself. I mean, Eloise, last time we saw Eloise, it's a cracking old goal. Last time we saw Eloise, she was drinking out a hooch out of a martini glass. It was fantastic to see. Hope you're good. Hope you're both very, very well indeed. That may have been at the FM show live. May have been that. I tried pink hooch tonight. It's lovely, extremely dangerous, but lovely. Yes, it is. There needs to be a cocktail, Turner and hooch. Ooh, okay. What's the Turner? Is there something else called a Turner? Is there a liqueur or a spirit? Maybe a Gordon's gin. But Gordon's gin. I mean, that's all good. That's all gin and juices, isn't it? That Snoop Dogg talks about. It's gin with a bit of hooch in it, I'm sure. Give me a fancy glass, no clue why. Because you look classy, Eloise. That's why. You look fancy. They saw you. They went, oh, there's someone fancy. Give them a fancy glass. Didn't give me a fancy glass, did they? They let me drink it out of a can. And he knows. 2 cans for you. I was like, yep, thank you very much. And that's how hooch is to be drank in Nottingham, in bars. 2 tins at a time. We also agreed Beyonce and Jay-Z drink hooch out of the can. We did, didn't we? We said Jay-Z drinks it out of a can. And definitely Beyonce. Turner Hooch is listening to Simply the Best while smashing down a bottle of hooch. Yes, in with that. Evening, Monoret. How are you? Welcome in. Nice to see you. You've just, I don't know if you've seen it or not, But we won. We won a match 4-1, and we played brilliantly. And we came from a goal down. And Doomby has scored. And we've now got a left back. And Andrew's tried hooch for the first time. It's simply the hooch. Hooch upside your head as well. That's where you have to sit on the floor and pretend to be a boat, isn't it? I never understood that. Trying to explain that to people. I'm sitting and I just shake my head and go, I don't know. I don't know why we do it. Can't understand it either. Egger Jarl Jonsson. Early signs of a quality player. That's why I like early signs. Please appreciate how much it paid me to say simply the best, but it's only the only Tina Turner song I know. Mate, you know what I mean? You got to get on board with the Tina Turner. There's a lot to like there. Yeah. Beware new players in January. I've messed up Fujieda. Oh dear. What, as in, has it gone wrong? Has everything gone terribly badly? This player looks decent. Georgie Kurvanadze fits our DNA framework. Luffy's in. Hello, Luffy. How are we? Welcome in. Nice to see you. How's streaming? Have you been getting on? Have you had some hooch? Did you have some hooch? I must admit, I'm currently on the cheap Aldi Bailey's bandwagon as well. So, we had a tiramisu. 10 months for Luffy as well. Thank you, Luffy. Very, very kind indeed. Appreciate the support. It's very kind of you. We had the tiramisu equivalent of Bailey's the other night, which is very, very nice. And we haven't tried the hazelnut one, and we haven't tried the white chocolate one, or the caramel one, I think there is. Not tried them yet. What's hooch? Oh, let me tell you about hooch. Hooch is basically an alco pop. Okay, now it's a lemon. It's a lemon. There's a hooch command coming. It's like a lemon alco pop. So it comes in a tin, and it just tastes like lemon Fanta, really. Okay, and basically, you used to drink it when you were about 14 or 12 probably, really. And for someone who's sophisticated like myself and likes a bit of a whiskey, I am also partial to a little bit of shit, which is hooch, and it's all just E numbers, and it's brilliant, and it's dangerous. It's just like juice. Exactly, like a Bacardi Breezer, but classier. And yeah, hooch want to get a command when they sponsor the channel. I mean, I think if we all sent this to Hooch and went, look how confidently he's talking about the product. He knows the product. He's saying it's better than Bacardi Breezer. It's better than a VK. It's better than a WKD. You know, it's up there with a single malt, really, in terms of how wonderful it is to drink. Hooch, there it is. See, what a way to get partner. That's how we celebrate the partner application being accepted. We just stone cold a couple of hooches, just and then I get told off for ruining the carpet. This would be great product endorsement. Yeah, 100%. The board are unable to find us a senior affiliate. Do you think it's because we've been talking about hooch that the board have just went, we can't be seen to be endorsing any of this? So, hooch the FM choice. Question. Do we go for Yoris Akore? Okay. It's going to cost us 1,800 quid a week. We've got a £20,000 release clause. We already had... Did we have a command already? Was that from the anniversary stream, do you reckon? It might have been. Is he old enough? Is he drawing a pension? If so, yes. He's 32. I mean, good marking, good tackling, good bravery. He's not particularly quick, though. That's my problem. So, are we bringing a player in who we know is going to be sold fairly quickly Is he going to be good enough to get us out of the division? Runs with the ball through the centre, tries to play his way out of trouble. Is that the sort of thing we need? Or do we just need someone who puts their foot through it and gets it gone? Do you know what I mean? Like, turns out there's such a thing as a super hooch. Seems to be sold in Birmingham, Newcastle, and Scotland. I mean, yeah. Darkest berry, electric lemonade, twisted tropical. Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, why would we not have that? Bring a Corey in. That's a Corey. Sign Donald. Because all you need is love. Or sign Donald Love. Dribbling of 7, the man's new libero. It feels like it, innit? Oh my god, Super Hooch is just Hooch Dragon Soup. Soup. I think we do need this, don't we? Let's make it happen, Rogie. Between us, we can make this happen. Yeah? Or do we go for Goliath, who's a midfielder, who can play centre-back, with better jumping reach, better acceleration. Positioning's maybe not quite as good. He's also Greek. Not quite as good at defending. A bit more physical, a bit quicker. Better in the air. Better going forward as well, actually. A good, very good domestic signing. This is going to be an excellent signing. Long throws at, well, so marking's not quite as good. So Corey's better at marking. He's got a better first touch. But slightly better heading from Goliath. Slightly better work rate, a much better work rate. Better off the ball. Better determination. Better jumping reach. Quicker. Hooch endorsed in the comedy show Tony when I was managing Larisa. I realised I was missing something in my life and it was called Hooch. I think it is. I think it absolutely is. He's a no-nonsense centre-back, isn't he? They both like big matches. He's a former Larisa player as well, so there's that. Is a Corey coming in going to stick us for anything else, though? So we can get rid of this guy. We're not gonna sign him. Botagarai is not gonna stay with us. Evangelou's not good enough. Get rid of him. Malias is the other option. A bit quicker, can jump, should theoretically cost a little bit less. Fringe player. Brilliant sexy cheeseburgers. I'm all for brilliant sexy cheeseburgers, Luffy. Make it happen. Make it happen. I've got a feeling if we don't sign a Corey, I'm gonna regret it. But then also, it feels like the sort of signing that if we do it, we can regret it. Do you know what I mean? Brave, likes big matches, consistent, good team player. Big experience. He's played in Denmark. He's played at Villa. Fuck it. He's got a really, really, really low release clause as well. which could be a concern. Could be a great signing if you can command the defence. There we go. If he can command the defence. I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. Let's take Giorgio out. Let's put a Corre in. Let's put Giorgio on the bench. Kunteritas is injured now, so we have to swap him out. So that means that maybe Nino comes in. Gega's going to need a contract. These two young lads as well look pretty handy, but again, we're not going to have the money to bring these players in, are we? Star players. We're going to want star player wages, 2.6. Yeah, we haven't got the cash for that. Skip that for now. Right. Hopefully a Corey can be the guy then to shore the defence up a little bit, but what is he, right footed or left footed? Right footed. Caligopoulos also right footed. Jean could be fairly decent getting forward, surely. Do we have a wide player? Do we actually have another wide player? I don't think we do we? Pedroso, but he's injured. Right. See how we go against Kalamata then in the next match. Iraklis want to sign Valoras as well. I think we're going to end up losing him, you know. I think he's going to go. Kaligaropoulos is out for a couple of weeks now. Plegas wants more time, more playing time. I mean, he's done pretty well. So yes, I can understand why he wants more playing time. And Villa's gone, so he can probably get it now as well. Let's see what happens, shall we? Can we continue this good form? I've got a feeling Plegas is going to kick off a little bit. Even a nomadic striker, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you in. Hope life's treating you well. Let's attend this deadline day meeting, shall we? Not that I'm going to imagine we're going to get anywhere near signing anybody. So we don't need that. Let's go for DM. Get a lone player, maybe get a lone striker, possibly. All good, thank you, Nomadic. Very, very happy indeed. Valoris has signed a new contract and he's going to stay. There we go. Valoris stays. Gega is officially a full-term player as well. Panakis is now out with the flu. There's the other side of the wings gone. But I think that means that Mario can come back in. Ottoman can go out on the right. It's literally just like one in, one out, isn't it? At this point. Petralis can be on the bench. TJ, we fed Chuck pink hooch. He liked it. He also thinks it's dangerous. It's really nice. I mean, look. Chuck has pink hula hooch written all over him, right? 100%. I absolutely believe that to be the situation. So, yes, make it happen. Should shout Eloise out as well, by the way, because we've not obviously done that yet. So go and follow her. Make sure you do so. If you don't, why not? Just get it done. Get it done. Up the gas, right? Come on. Make it happen. Right, that's another change there. Defensive change, of course. 8 out of 10 apparently. 8 out of 10's great. You'll take that. You'll absolutely take 8 out of 10. If someone said to you, how are you feeling? You're like, I'm 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, how many years of your prison sentence you're going to serve? 8 out of 10. Oh, not brilliant. Not brilliant. You'd want that a lot less, really, wouldn't you? So maybe it depends upon the circumstances then as to whether it's good or bad. I've gone with two very extreme circumstances there. Well, one very extreme one. One more like, yeah, that's good. Right, here we go then. Let's see what can we come up with? Okore wants number 6. We don't have a number 6. He can have a 66. Probably seems fair. It's close enough, isn't it? He's only going to be with us for about a week before he decides he's going to leave for 20 grand or something. I can't believe we've given him a 20 grand release fee. What was I thinking? Liavas, Delajanidis, into Bazookas. Giorgio. Gives the ball away. Is Giorgio the ball player? He's not, is he? No, it's just a normal central defender. Good. Do anything silly like, passing. How's Wilson getting on? Rovers? Asks Fraser. Yeah, let's. Oh God, that sounds like real football chat. Bazookas with the ball in. Super Mario goes up for it. Nino deflected, nearly in. Giancarlo with a save. Bazookas floats the free kick in, nodded away. Nino again goes for it. Can't quite get around the defender. He's back inside. Orteman. Doumbia stands and watches it. So many players trying to have a go there. Apparently no one's going to actually try and score. Players seem to be aware of the offside flag, I think. Ad just popped up there, by the way. If anyone wants a VPN or an antivirus software, get yourselves involved. 19 quid rather than God knows what is it, 100 quid or whatever for a year. We're trying to put ads on, but got to pay those bills, right? Until Hooch comes in, we're going to start advertising VPNs. Great save by Marcus Gianni. Bolakis whips it in. Headed away. I think it was by Okore. Heads. And then it was Jean trying to get away as well. Petsos. Ball's played in. Headed over the top. Uh-oh. There we go, that'll do. Doumbia doing the defensive work there. Wasn't expecting that from him. Looks like there's a bit of confusion though. Okore clears it. Doumbia picks it up. He puts a shift in, doesn't he, this Doumbia lad? Good ball through. Super Mario. Ortman trying to chase back. Sardellis. On the counter. Okore tries to dispossess. Motherfucking Doumbia, yeah. MF Doom. He's here, he's there, he's every effing where, isn't it? For a poacher, he's putting himself about. Is he a complete forward, maybe? Doumbia, Ortman with a header. Straight at the keeper. Has he got the wherewithal to come deep and pick the ball up? Maybe. He's playing his advanced forward at the minute, so let's try and get those balls in early actually and save the overlaps. See if that'll help. I've gone positive as well. Making a musical reference, then remember where I was making it. Yeah, sorry, Rogie. Is it from POD? Here comes Daboom. Super Mario. Yeah, there's the musical reference right there, isn't it? Is that the Doumbia? No, it's not. It's not. It's an 18-year-old Marleyan striker that we've signed on a free transfer, nomadic. So, yeah, not the Doumbia, but a Doumbia, and he's he's very much. We hope that he's going to become the guy. He's got the potential to do it. He's got 18 for determination at 18 years old. So if he keeps his head down, if he works hard, there's no reason why he can't do reasonable, and we can sell him for a couple of £1,000,000. Leavis, Jean, Super Mario. A Doumbia, but will be the Doumbia. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be the one that everyone talks about in the future. At the minute, just A Doumbia. Marcus Gianni collects the cross. It's a play on MF Doom. Ah, right. See, there you go. That's not what I got, is it? I didn't get that. Do it again. Do it again. I'll totally get it. Liavia. Oof. Defender just poleaxes him there. Cracking bit of shithousery there from the centre-back Giorgio going, I think I'm just going to break this guy right now. Because why not? Oh, dear. Pazas makes it 1-0. No, apparently not. Apparently not. Akore's looking tired. Might have to bring Akore off. Actually, or go balanced again rather than positive. Super Mario down the line. Ottoman, little touch. Doesn't quite fall for Doumbia. Liavius. Let's move him to a poacher, actually. See if he can just hang up by the goal. That's all I want. I don't want him going too far. Giorgio. Liavius. Oof. Hits it from distance. Keeper makes a save. Tips it over the top. Corner incoming. Ottoman. Bazookas is tiring in the midfield. Might need to make a change. Drops for Nino. Actually, Nino can move into midfield there. Replace Bazookas. We can put Gaga out wide. Delajanidis can come off for Apostolarkis. Keep my eyes on Akore as well, actually. Wing back and defend for Apostolarkis, I think. Ottoman's tiring. He's on a 6-4 as well. On the right wing. Sardellis, 1-1. Brilliant. Spain is demoralising. Last season lost to Deportivo La Coruña. Now currently losing to their B team and still in the same league the whole time. Amazing. Amazing. That's the way it is, though, isn't it? That's the way it can be. As you can see here, we're currently 1-1 with Calamita. Jean. Figured he'd have a go. Nino's corner. Whips it in. Nodded to Akore. Gega. Akore. Tries to have a shot. Akore picks it back up again. Can we turn it around? Liavia gives it away. I don't think a point's going to be enough, I'm afraid, and I'm not even sure if we're going to get a point. Ball's playing, Martajani collects it. Simple. Jean looks done. He's down on his feet. Neumas might come on. Intercepted by Gega. Gives the ball away. Oh no, George just let him through. Oh, Corey with the block. What on earth was Giorgio doing then? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Ottoman picks it up. Let's take the press off. Marcajani. Akore. Naumis. He's come on for Jean, by the way. Akore launches it. Doesn't quite go through. It's going down the wing. Oh. How's that happened? How's that happened? Missed our tackle there. No one even thinks about putting the foot in here. And who's marking this guy? Good old Apostolarkis, who refuses to be anywhere near a player. Damn it. So we're 4 points now behind Pantelikos again. Is it another defeat? It looks like it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Absolutely is. Lemon Hooch open. It's identical to Club Lemon we get in Ireland. Dangerous, dangerous stuff. There we go. That's what they should have as the saying, shouldn't it? Hooch, dangerous stuff. That's not good enough, that, is it? That's another defeat. We thought Corey was brought on to help. Thought about changing to a back three. Well, not really, because we haven't got 3 centre backs. That's the problem. So that is a concern. A back three would really struggle without 3 centre backs. I think what we're doing is we might have to go. I don't want to sacrifice I don't want to have to sacrifice another striker, but I think we lose the ball a lot in midfield. Shabby Merkin, hope you well. Sat here with a stinking cold. Feel sorry for myself, mate. It's going around, isn't it? My little one's got tonsillitis at the minute. My littlest one's got tonsillitis, so there's a lot of it happening. So I totally get that. If you're feeling ill, you feel ill. Plenty of fluids. Keep yourself hydrated. That's what you need to do. And hang out here. That's medically proven to make people feel better. Might not actually be true, but certainly sounds believable, doesn't it? Yeah. See, there you go. Hydrate. Everyone have a hydrate. Yeah. Everybody. Thank you for that, Merkin. Very kind indeed. Yeah, we had to take him to the walk-in centre, unfortunately, on Wednesday. Hence why there was no stream Wednesday. He had himself a temperature of 38.9, which is very, very that's high. That's high. And yeah, they were like, yeah, he's got tonsillitis. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Let's get him some antibiotics and get him sorted out. So he's had the day off nursery today, and you wouldn't know that he's been ill. It's that sort of like, yesterday he was horrific. He was just like, oh yeah, I'm dead on my feet sort of thing. But today he's just like, medicine's kicked in. I was expecting him crashing at some point. He just didn't do it. And then he was awake till like nearly 8 o'clock tonight. Going like, I'm awake. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. Trying to put you to bed is going to be fun. Valoris out for 7 weeks. Energy filled nipper. Yeah, mate. Absolutely. He is that. He is that. He's good though. He's good. The eldest one's just all he wants to do at the minute is just Pokemon. Right, from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed, Pokemon. Like, right, okay, cool. I don't understand it, but he's having a great time. I'm not even sure he understands it, but he doesn't need to. He's having the best time in his life. Andrews Tete, Greek Ghanaian, not available for loan at this point. Literally living his best life. Oh, mate, 100%. Like, all he does, he wakes up and it's like, Pokemon. I'm like, oh, God, here he goes. And, yeah, he just does that. He just does that all day. Demands Mrs. J's phone off her so he can go Pokemon hunting in the house. Like, I'm like, mate, you've literally hunted all the Pokemons there is here. There's no more today. And he's like, Pokemon. I'm like, right, okay. Fine. You go and do whatever you need to do, mate. You just, I wish that was my life. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's just, they have it simple. Like, it's the best way to be. Like, why would we not be like that? Really, when you think about it, they've got it sussed. Yusuf Kashi from Bayern Munich, second team. Dribbling 14 to 20, technique 13 to 19, flair 11 to 19. No wages. Could be fine. Guillermo Santos, Roman playmaker. I mean, he seems disgustingly good and available on a free with no wages. I mean, come on. That's unfair having a player that good. Rodrigo Marquez. Newest downloadable content for the latest Pokemon game dropped. The chat reminded me I need to dust off the Switch and check it out. There we go. See, that's what it's all about. We're here to offer Pokemon-based novelties. Robert Dagel Jr., Italian-American, good first touch, determined. Is he also interested in no wages? Good, I need to play ball midfielder. Nice. We play with a ball midfielder. That could help. Striker, loan, anybody. Jimmy J. Morgan. It sounds like an off-brand. Yeah, he sounds like the Aldi version of Robert Downey Jr., doesn't he? Goncalo Souza. Could potentially be all right. Jaden Heskey. Should we bring Heskey's son in? Shall we? Just for a laugh. No wages for Heskey's son. Yes. Let's have it. What can possibly go wrong there? What? Gazelo, yeah. Noah Hay. Pito. Thank you, Stephen. Good shout there. I know Moderate. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I feel like we should also look at Jimmy J. Morgan as well. Does anybody know if Jimmy J. Morgan's any good? Evening, Dan. How are we, buddy? Welcome in. Obviously, if we can get these players in for no wages, then let's try, right? Chelsea youngster, pretty good. That's what we need, then. That's what we need. So Yusuf Kashi is a possibility. Is that Palestinian? Palestinian, yeah. Palestinian and German. Jaden Heskey is a possibility. Robert Diel Jr. also a possibility. Right, Chelsea want him to play as an advanced forward, fine. AK would require no wage contribution to go on loan. Please offer £190. No. No wage. Emil's the under-19s coach. He is, isn't he? Roman playmaker. Should we play him as a Roman playmaker? See if that helps. They want 190. We haven't got £190. Why don't you just say you don't want him to play for us, right? I think that's unfair, really, because he looks very, very good, and we obviously haven't got the chance to get him. Unless there's... Actually, I suppose if we're bringing in two lads from Bayern Munich, then we probably don't need Santos, do we? Probably not. The game where he got two and Collingwood got a hat-trick, they were so good. On the... was it England, was it? That was Germany, wasn't it? Was that Germany? I think it was Germany, wasn't it? Aidan O'Neill. Doesn't want to come here, unfortunately. Oh, against Sunderland. Oh, fair enough. I blanked that one out of my memory. That one, I don't remember. Don't remember. That was Leicester, wasn't it? For some reason, I was like, Liverpool. No, Leicester. Yeah, they were unplayable that day. Was that frightening? Okay, let's see what Jimmy J. Morgan's got to say then, shall we? Conor McGregor header from the edge of the area, ridiculous. It was. Super Mario is apparently upset. And that's probably because of the fact that Jimmy J. Morgan is dubbed the new Michael Owen, which means that he's obviously an author. Yeah. Okay, so Jimmy J is in. Right, don't worry. You're still first choice. Until Heskey comes in, of course, then it's all going to change. Robert Desiel's in. Or Diel. How do you pronounce him? No idea. I'm really pissed a player off. They don't like being told off in the J League. Oh, really? Oh, dear. Heskey's son, man. I can't believe we've signed Heskey's son. Right, and then Kashi as well. Okay, so we've definitely brought in numbers. Jimmy J, JJ, have you just replaced your son? In a sense, JJ can play out wide as well. Oh, that helps. I feel as though we're wasting him by playing him out wide, though. Kashi looks handy enough. Vision, passing, teamwork, off the ball, flair, decision making, dribbling. Okay. Dial, maybe not quite as good as we're expecting. Yeah. And Heskey again, maybe not quite. Surprisingly, maybe not quite as good as we were hoping for. Surprisingly. Travis Akamea, we had him at Huddersfield, remember? Duarte Nogueira. Harrison Murray Campbell. Evening, Rade. How are we? Things in Greece are up and down, pal. Up and down. We're doing all right, and then we're not. Like we're like, oh, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. That's what I'm going to say. We're fine, right? We're sort of hanging out in where we'd expect to be, and it's not the end of the world. You know, we're currently third. We're expected to finish in the top half of the table, according to the board. Yeah, so that'll work. As long as we finish in the top half of the table, we'll be fine. What we'd like is we'd obviously like to be pushing for promotion, but if that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. You know, we'll see what we got. I mean, look at that. We're currently £1 million in debt, just about. We're not playing particularly well in terms of form, but we have had a load of injuries. Players out for like 1 and 2 days, and then like they're sort of back, and then 7 days and 7 weeks, and It's just the usual. It's football, really. Like, you can't say it's anything other than what it is, which is football. You know, have we set up a training plan? We're gonna do some more training now that we know a little bit more. To be honest, we haven't really sat and gone through that with a fine tooth comb, and it's something that we will start to look at a bit more in depth. But I think for now it's just been a case of just trying to we're just trying to get our way through the season at this point, which is probably not the right attitude to have. But the plan is, look, let's just nudge forward, nudge forward, nudge forward. See what happens from there. So that's sort of where we are at this point. Evening, Pete the Scott, welcome in. How are we? Hope life's treating you good. Let's take Nino out and put Jimmy there. Then let's put. Actually, keep Nino in. Bazookas. No. Right, let's keep it like that for now. We'll see what it looks like at half time. Might make some changes. Switch things around a little bit. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for a decent result against Shania. Have to win our home games. They're not fussed. They're not going to be up for this match, I don't think. Evening, Black Dragon. Welcome in, buddy. How are we? You join us at a time when we've lost some matches with Larisa, believe it or not. I know we weren't losing games before, but now we have. Your good friends put a training set up if you want an idea how to tweak it. Has he done it already, has he? We were going to do that as a Patreon. I probably will take it and be like, right, what do we do here? Yeah, we talk about that on next week's podcast. We're going to do it as a Patreon and sit and do it like as a proper sit down live stream essentially and plot it. Well, not a live stream, but like a proper long conversation and look at break it down. So we'll probably try and do that at some point next week if we can get the dates to work out. We do have to make more Patreon content, to be honest. So balls away, that's good. Pantakidis. Kefalas. Back inside. That'll do. Intercepted by Jean. Karagopoulos. Let's win the game and take one game at a time. Exactly, Black Dragon. Exactly. We've just signed a bunch of players in from England on loan, and Orteman gets the header. Makes it 1-0. A couple of lads in from England. We've got a couple of lads in from Bayern Munich. So, hopefully we might be about to start turning, but look at that. 7 points behind Pantelikos. I mean, is it going to be too much? Maybe. We'll see. Nino. Oh, he struck it straight at our own player. The Avas. Nino. Jean. Oof. You know, have we set our sights too high? Are we overachieving in third position? Media predicted second, so I don't really know if that's overachieving or not. Is it where we expect to be third? Maybe. I guess given the fact that we've got essentially 11 players max that are decent, everything below those 11 players is pretty weak. And we're playing a lot of players a lot of times, so they're running on empty. So I'm wondering whether that's playing into the concern we don't really have the depth to challenge. We are going up, says Zar. You know, Zar, you've believed ever since day one, though, so I'm on board with you at this point. If you believe we're going up, let's go up. Other teams won't have great players either. That's true, actually. That is true. I think I keep forgetting that. Do you know what I mean? I keep thinking, oh yeah, we've not got great players, and we're in the second division of Greece. That most of those teams won't have great players. You know. Oof, I thought we were giving the ball away there, to be honest. Delijanidis over the top. Super Mario almost fell to Doumbia. Nino, it does fall to Doumbia. Oh, there we go. Man gets his second goal of the evening. Super Mario nods it down. Doumbia misses that first bit. Nino gets to the byline though. Cuts it back in. Doumbia's there to slot it home. 2-0. What's the situation? Pantelikos are winning. Let's go, Monsters. Exactly, Black Dragon. Monsters are happy. Super Mario's got himself another year in his contract, so that's good as well. Already locked him down. Heads it away. But we might have to bring on JJ. Let Mario have a bit of a breather. Zalos whips it forward. Mazalikas. Kefelis. Charge it down. Right, hold your shape, boys. Hold your shape. That'll do. Well intercepted. That's better. Nino gives the ball away. We did the defensive work really well. I just feel like there's always... Oh! I felt like we were sort of like... We had a good setup there with our shape and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. This is good. Like, we're looking pretty handy. We're dealing with the ball as it comes over the top. But there was also that little moment of like, oh, we're going to make a mistake, aren't we? You know. There's your VPN, by the way. If you haven't bought your VPN, get that sorted. Nino's corner. Whipped in. Claimed by the keeper. We need someone to challenge the goalkeeper, I think. Are we lacking a bit of height up front? Possibly. Even Franco, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Hope life's treating you well. I think we're doing pretty well up here. To be honest, well, we're having fun anyway. We're still third in Greece. Great challenge by Nino, but it's brought a bit of pressure. Over the top. Even Scott Chapman, how are you, buddy? Nino's on a 9.1. He's having an absolute blinding game today. Kaligaropoulos out to Ottoman. Morgan's in. Morgan, Doumbia over the top. Right, let's bring Robbie Jr. on, maybe. Can do. Can Robbie Jr. play? We can't play there. Good save. Yeah, that's right. Let's get Robbie Jr. on, see what he can do. Intercepted by Marcajani. That's what we want. Diarakis brings it forward. Nino intercepts again. Kashi. Ottoman. JJ Morgan with the effort. He makes the save. I might just start calling him RDJ for Dial. Or Diesel. Is it Diesel maybe? Diesel Dial? I don't know. Nino corner. Again, keeper saves it. Picks the ball up. Delijanidis. Kaligaropoulos. Out to Ottoman. Gives it away. Jimmy J collects it. And Kashi puts it over the top, though. So, I mean, we're looking handy enough up front. 13 shots, 9 on target this time. That's much better. That's much, much better. We're not seeing much of the ball, though. Only 41%. Ottoman free kick deflected up and over. We should be looking to try and see this one out of Volos, a 2-2. So, they'll still stay without losing the game, but it's points dropped, in it. Opens the title race up a little bit. Maybe. Well, they might win it with 5 games to spare rather than 6. Jimmy J. Morgan drops the shoulder, goes round, pulls it back inside. Nino, he's deserved a goal today. He's been brilliant. Nino whips it in, headed away. It's a poor corner, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like it's another win for Pantelikos. So the 2 relegated sides still in first and second spot in the league. Not looking like this. They're letting up either, to be honest. Doumbia intercepts. Jimmy J picks the ball up, goes wide, drifts through. Doumbia goes for the header. Not away. 2-0, that'll do. That'll definitely do. That's what we want. Good performance as well. So it's not just the result. It's not just the fact that we won. It's the fact it was a good result. Keeps us 7 points though behind Pantelikos. That's like crazy. And then we're only 2 points clear of 8K. And I know that, there's not much we can do about that, but no wonder it feels like it's cold. It's 1 degree. That's where we're at now, isn't it? That's exactly where we're at. Another goalkeeper injury in training. Yeah, I think we need to take some of this physical work out, I reckon, because that's what's potentially knackering our players during the season. Ortman's going to consider his options at the end of the season. Well, we figured that. I think he's going to be desperate to see us get promoted. If we don't, then I can see him definitely leaving. But let's hopefully get promoted, and then we don't have to worry about that. Maybe. Yeah. We're going to consider our options too once we're promoted. Yeah. There is that. We're going to have to be going, well, are these the players that we need? How many games have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 games. So it's still a fair bit of the season to go. Like, if we start getting ourselves into a bit of form, then everyone else has got to be worried, right? Everyone else has got to be worried. Marcus Jarni out with an injury, right? No, he's playing. He's playing with a damaged ankle. He has to. Let's change this training schedule up here then, right? So we want to go for match prep tactics. Set pieces we've already got there as well. Maybe transitional press or play out from the back. Sorry. This one's going to be more chance creation, chance conversion. This one can be Attacking on the wings. And maybe something like overlaps, a bit of match practice, set pieces again. That's tactics, and that can be rest, recovery. Try that. Recovery. No, match review is what I want, isn't it? Not recovery. Does that sort of feel about right? Why is when a place is looking at his options at code for this 99% chance he'll sign elsewhere? It didn't happen massively for us, though. We did have some players that were looking for consider options last season. We ended up keeping a couple. I think there's maybe 4 we kept, and it was the expensive lads as well. So it was Ottoman, it was Pedroso, it was Super Mario. So they did end up staying. So it can happen. They can end up staying. But yeah, often it does potentially mean that there's going to be players moving on. So I might have to keep your eyes peeled at this point for it. So Panakis can be on the bench. As can, I can't believe I'm going to say this, as can Jaden Heskey. I wonder if we've got too many players. No, we haven't got too many players on loan. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get another. Keep that winning streak rolling, shall we? Make it 2 games in a row. We've got to believe. Panios. Here we come. Intercepted. Bazookas. Ottoman. Bazookas. Doumbia. Oh! 20 seconds in. He's only gone and got himself probably the quickest goal we've scored. Doumbia, my lord. Ortman pushes forward. Lovely bit of play from Bazookas. Doumbia turns, spins, hits it, keeper's unsighted. 1-0. Look at that. Look at this, though. 1 touch, spin, bang. Pick that one out. Right, now 10 men behind the ball. Oof, good save from Marcajani. Ignatidis whips it in. Doumbia picks it up, runs away, clears it. That's what we want. This lad puts a shift in, doesn't he? Little 18-year-old. Loves it. I didn't see we're still 13 points behind Volos. 5 behind Pantelikos. Goal difference is something else as well. Super Mario. Back to Kaligaropoulos. Super Mario can't quite get there. Koutsavalis. The keeper picks it up. Launches it. Intercepted by a Corey, but it's not quite gone far enough. Oh, good pressure. Good pressure. Kaligaropoulos with the deflection. Forces it out for a corner. Ball's whipped in. Nodded away. Nino picks it up. He's had a good game last time out. Hopefully he can continue that. He's done something right, that's for certain. So that certainly helps. There scores. Pantelikos still 0-0 with EKB. So do with them drawing. Keeps a little bit of distance between us and AEK. Shortens that gap between us and Pantelikos. Jean. Inside. Super Mario with the effort. Over the top, unfortunately. Doumbia rode the foul. Created the opportunity. Delajanidis is on a yellow card, which... It's not brilliant, is it? Let's ignore the fact Marcus Gianni's carrying a knock. We need him to get through this game. I'm aware that he's a goalkeeper and therefore he might well get injured in the match. Doumbia picks the ball up after Mario wins the flick on. Delajanidis, Kaligaropoulos, Liavias loses it. Counter-attacks on. Hopefully we don't get punished, but I think it feels that we might. Jean with the tackle. I think we maybe a little bit rabbit in the headlights, to be honest. Almost surprised to be in the lead. We slow that tempo down a little bit. Everyone's a bit pissed off that I've just told them to you know, a bit of encouragement. They're like, but come on. I'm like, yeah, but look how you're playing. You need to be encouraged. Just about hanging on there, I think. I think Liavis has not been brilliant, so bring him off for Petralis, actually. Stick him on. Marcus Gianni, we know, is injured, but we'll hopefully ride him out. Delajanidis might have to be replaced with Apostolakis. We'll see. He's on a yellow card, so I don't want to run the risk of him getting a red. But then again, I know that Apostolakis has got a mistake in him, so there's that in it. Like, what's better, playing with 10 men or 1-1? Even Notorious Tetsu, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. I think the thing we might do is bring Apostolakis on and hope for the best. Jean. Akora. I feel like we're sort of allowing a lot of pressure. Maybe we push up a little bit, but giving the ball away again. Just poor passing, isn't it? Ottoman. We're playing direct and we're not really playing correct passes. Ottoman. Super Mario. So Delajanidis can come off then. Apostolakis can go on. 5 minutes in the second half, I'm already making changes. I've tried to slow possession down a tiny bit as well, so we're not as swift. But maybe slow some of that passing down. Push up a bit. Try and force them a bit more now. Because yeah, if we're camped a bit too far in our area, push it back up, yeah. Ottoman's corner. Floats it in. Yes! Akore. There we go. That's Akore. Diddle-diddle-diddle-do. 2-0. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Decent ball in. I feel as though probably the third or fourth corner we've actually scored this season. We haven't scored many from set pieces. Again, it's not something we've sat and spent a lot of time on, so along with training we've probably got to do that a bit more and sit and like go through it with a not even a fine-tooth comb, like a large brush really at this point would work. So we've got that to do. Bazookas for Kashi, that's not a bad shout actually. Bring him off, change him over. So currently 2-0 up. Corner from Nino. Whips in again. Mario hits the post. Ball's come out of Apostolakis. Nino's starting to look tired now. So we'll bring him off for Kunteritis. He can start to make his first team return. Akore, Jean. Doumbia, Petralis. Jean inside. Doumbia. Super Mario. Oh, how's he put that wide? How? We cut them through. We cut them open there. Dumbia's corner. Kalogeropoulos with a header. I wasn't expecting Doumbia taking the corner, mind. It looks like Pantelikos have taken the lead against AEK as well. 7 points difference now between us two. 5 between us and AEK, so again, swings and roundabouts probably helps us a bit more than we'd hoped, but you don't get anything for third place, sadly. There's no playoffs, so having a bit of light between us and AEK doesn't really help in the grand scheme of things. It just goes, yeah, we were better than everyone else, but not better than the two teams that came down. But as we know, there's still more than enough time left. So Doumbia with an effort from distance. Maybe come the end of the season, we'll still be up there or thereabouts. Still got to believe, right? Ortman heads in. Super Mario with the push, I think, possibly there. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a proper bit like, ugh. Down you go, pal. Mustakopoulos. Final whistle goes. We'll take that. 2 in a row. Black Dragon. The monsters are happy. The monsters are happy. There's me celebrating on the touchline. Arms are in the air. Granted, Panios have now slipped to second bottom. Pantelikos beat AK 2-1. Volos again with another win. Volos are flying. Absolutely flying. Let's see what the league looks like now. Have Volos even lost a match yet? Still not yet. They're still unbeaten. Are they going to be the Invincibles? Who knows? Scored 64, conceded 16. We've scored 47, conceded 30. So, again, I mean, we're not. You'd take it, wouldn't you? You'd absolutely take it if it was given to you. So, yeah, 22 seconds is the fastest ever. 20 seconds is the fastest ever goal we've scored in the save. Players are now suspended. Kunteritis and Delijanidis. So, okay. Marcajani's still going to have a little bit of a knock for the next week or so, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt again in training. But we've mixed the training schedule up a little bit, so hopefully that helps. First year Lividiakos and defeated second season Volos. It seems to be the way, doesn't it? It seems to be the way, Black Dragon. So maybe third season Larisa? Maybe? Or is it going to be one of those ones that whoever comes down gets is going to be one of the unbeaten sides? Is that possibly where we are? Because if that's the situation, then fair enough. Naomis. Oh, you know what? Fine, if you want to. Right, he can go. He can go back. We've already got a new left back in now, so. Say that, of course, we've Jean gets himself an injury. Smart, TJ. Very, very smart. We must go up with no losses, possibly. It feels like that's the only way we can do it, isn't it? 7 weeks for a Corey. Just when things start to look nice. Do you know what I mean? 2 wins on the bounce. We're happy. All of a sudden, 7 weeks for a Corey. 9 months for a midfielder, for one of the young midfielders. 16-year-old out for 9 months. What are we doing to these players in training? Are we shooting them or something? Like, Lavinia, we are using the SAS-24 skin. So, foreskin. Yeah, so definitely get your help. Get yourself on that one. There's got to be an issue in training, surely, hasn't there? Is the training ground cursed? Black Dragon, is the Larisa training ground built on the site of an Indian burial ground? That's what I need to know at this point. If you can tell me that, that'd be great. Hopefully it's not. And I'm sure we can't confirm or deny that right now, but it would be nice if it wasn't. It would be great if it wasn't built on the site of an Indian burial ground. Let's play for set players, actually, and slow that ball down a little bit. Excuse me. See where we get then, shall we? Push her up a bit. Okay. Play a bit quicker. Let's go with it then. That's where we are. Injuries permitting. Tell me again, it showed up in commercial video. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the question was, is the training ground built on an Indian burial site? Because we seem to be getting a lot of injuries at the minute in training. So I'm wondering, is the club cursed? Like, I know it's a bit of a stretch to be like, have we got a curse? Maybe not. But I'm just wanting to rule out all those possibilities, Because I feel like it might be. It's Doumbia. Apostolakis. Petralis. Jean. You mean a Spartan burial ground? I don't know, it could be any burial ground, to be honest, rather. I think it's like, I'm not suggesting that it's only Spartans or ancient Indian or whatever. It could be anything. It could be Ottomans, it could be British people, could be aliens. It could be an old alien mine shaft, for all we know. Basically, I think we've pissed off someone somewhere, and I feel like they're getting their recompense. And they're taking it out on us, unfortunately. Good save, Marcajani. Gets himself down quickly. Panachiaki. Not sure that's how you pronounce it, but Petralis gets the ball away. Monsters have to come from somewhere. We have a new stadium in Larisa. Previous was Alcazar. Yeah, the new stadium's class. The new stadium is lovely. So therefore the new stadium might be built on top of something. We don't know. Yeah? It's like in Monsters Inc., isn't it? Like, you open the doors and all the monsters are there. So maybe that's where it's from. Not to its aliens that you need to burn into the ground. It would be really bizarre, right? If it was aliens, and like after all the pro-alien chat we've had, if it was aliens then turned out to ruin our save, I'd be like, God's sake, aliens. You know what I mean? I thought we were pals. Doumbia, back inside. Ottoman! 1-0. Yeah, you mean aliens. Having a great time. Headed down. Doumbia picks it up. Again, he's getting involved again, isn't he? Ottoman with the finish. He can consider his options all he wants. If he keeps doing that, I mean, we're not going to get any money for him now, sadly, but let's just enjoy him while he's here, right? And then we'll work out whether we need him next season in the Super League 1. Or can he have one last go at the Super League 2? Ottoman down the wing. Inside, Super Mario, Doumbia! Oh! Get in. I think we found our player. Ottoman, ball in, Super Mario nods it. Doumbia Little header. What's that? 3 goals now? 4 goals for him, I think, since his move in January. That's what we bought him for. Back-to-back games as well. Different types of goals. Not just the same sort of strikes. So, mixing the play up a little bit. Super Mario doing the Lord's work. Putting himself about. Throwing his weight around. Throwing his height around. Doumbia, where did he come from? We bought him from Mali. A club called the Black Stars, I think it was. Or the Black Leopards. From Mali. Brought him in on a free. 18-year-old. We'll show you his attributes at half-time. He's definitely got potential to go somewhere, I think. And I didn't want to put all of our eggs in one basket with him, but when I saw him, I was like, we've got to at least have a look at this guy, surely, because it would be great if we could. This is him here, Mamadou Doumbia. Black Stars was where he was bought from. Things that jump out straight away. Finishing 14, acceleration 15, anticipation 14, really good for a striker. Decision making 15, determination 18, off the ball 15. I mean, I would say that work rate is better than 10. He puts a shift in. Agility, fitness, good header, good technique. I mean, look, if we can get anything out of him, I think we've got ourselves a player here. So he's our star. Yeah, that's 4 goals in 7 games now, I think, and he's only 18. He's on a 1-year contract as well. So even if he wants to go, we're gonna get some money for him. So yeah, he's our guy. Yeah, in Doumbia we trust. So yeah, let him get settled. Whatever he does this sort of 6 months, January to the end of the season, we'll not judge him on per se, but let's see what we got, shall we? Doesn't need a high work rate when he's aggressive, good anticipation, decision making, acceleration. That's true, actually, Monret. It's all about balance, isn't it? Balancing those attributes out. And again, if he's going to be part of a 2, then as long as he's, as you say, those sort of anticipation attributes, those decision making attributes, will decide when he starts doing what he's doing. Plus he's 18, so he might end up actually developing that with that high work rate. You know, the determination might pull him up a little bit and go, you know what? Yeah, I will learn to work a bit harder. I've got the stamina. Yeah, let's see how he gets on. So, yeah, I'm going to be interested to see what happens when he turns 20, 21, 22. It'd be awesome if we can keep him. Petralis with an effort there as well. Jason is a great player. I think so, Jason. I think so. I'm very happy. Evening, George. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you, pal. Hope you're well. How's your Black Friday night shopping, by the way? Saw you said you picked up at least 1 pair of kicks. I'll be honest, I did the same. Mrs. J jumped in on it and got me. We need to work out whether she's buying them or whether I'm buying them. Air Jordan Dunks, so Air Jordan high top, in a kind of like a lilac colour. So they look pretty swish. So very happy with them. So Mrs. J is like, they're ordered. You now work out who's paying for them. I was like, okay, cool, we'll do that. Obviously, you all know that you got 25% off Manscaped for Black Friday, don't you? You all know that. I don't need to tell you. Yeah. There was a new advert and everything on the FM show. Ottoman with a goal makes it 3. Even Salty B. Hello, buddy. How are we? Welcome. If you're not following Salty B, by the way, what the hell are you all doing? Make sure you go and do it. Drop me your follows. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his work. Not just his stream save, which is brilliant, by the way. It's like a wonder kid save where you could have been part of that team. In fact, you might still be able to. Maybe there'll be some positions coming up where you can become part of the Builder Nation, basically by being part of his community. Not just that, I love the man's memes. Like, Salty knows his way around a meme, and usually at my expense, which is fine. But gotta give credit where credit's due, right? So yeah, do yourself a favour. Go follow Salty B, please. You won't regret it. You definitely won't. Hope you're well, though, buddy. Meme-tastic is the phrase, I believe. I think it probably should be. Yeah. But yeah, that's good. I appreciate your work, man. Genuinely. If anything, I'm waiting for more. Like, sort of satisfies my ego a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at that. They're making memes out of me. That's nice, isn't it? Tony, you should feel offended, but no, not at all. Not at all. It shows they care. Oof, what a finish that is. How's the save going? Save's going pretty good, to be honest. We're third at the minute. We have come through a bit of an injury crisis, so we're still in the midst of an injury crisis. You know, in the same way that we've come through a pandemic and still clearly have a little bit of it still kicking about. So we're third, with 5 points behind Pantelikos, who came down with Volos. They're basically looking pretty decent for going back up, but you know, we're trying our best to keep pace with them. We've just signed Emil Heskey's son on loan. Make of that what you will. We've signed JJ Murphy, possibly, from Chelsea. We brought a player in called Robert Dezell Jr., who we think is Robert Downey Jr. We've brought in a Marleyan striker called Doumbia, who is excellent for our level. And yeah, I think we'll see. Oh, you as a Villa fan, we've signed Joris Okore. Remember him? Remember the Danish lad that was that played at Villa, came from Copenhagen? Yeah, brought him in. He's injured now, but he's here. Brought him in on a free transfer. He scored on his debut or his second game or something, and then he's now out for like 7 weeks, which sounds about right for Okore, to be honest. Speaking of purchases, I blame TJ entirely for this. Went on classic football shirts, ended up buying 2 shirts. Black Friday sales, innit? 20% off on classic football shirts. Soz, Rugio. Soz about that. I did have a bit of a nosy earlier on. I was like, maybe. But I'm buying a lot in the minute. And Mrs. J's like, Christmas is coming up, you know? I'm like, I know. So I might end up with a couple of football shirts for Christmas. Surprise shirts, you can use the code TJFM or you can use the code FM Show. You can do that. Gets you 10% off. So, yeah. Loads of discounts all over the place. FC Cologne and a Trabzonspor training shirt. Nice. I like those two. I looked at the Sampdoria kits. I think the prices have gone up on classic football shirts. There was a France shirt that was 350 quid. I was like, I can't. Even at 20% off, I can't. I just can't. Here's Heskey's son, by the way. As you'd expect, to be honest. very much the Jaden Heskey. Yeah, there's not much there, is there, to be applauding. Jimmy J Morgan looks half decent, though. He's coming from Chelsea, so he might be someone we can start to put into the side. Yusuf Kashi has come from Bayern Munich, so he's here on loan as well. Little Palestinian player. That's DL Junior or Dejel Junior. He's not great, if I'm honest, but he's good enough for our level. And as we've had a look at, this is Doumbia. So this is our new signing. 1 year contract, so we've got another year. 4 goals in 7 games. Look at that. 18 for determination at 18 years old. 15 for acceleration. 14 finishing. 15 first touch. Anticipation's 14. Off the ball's 15. Decision making 15. I think he's going to be all right, isn't he? Currently up at the stadium 90s. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds dangerous. That sounds very, very dangerous. We did have a look at this guy as well, by the way. He's just got pink or blue. I need to crowdsource a hooch choice. Oh, right, okay. That's a poll I can get behind. Hooch for Zeep. Go for it. Go for it. Get yourselves on it. Alvaro Zamora. Jovan Nisic. Rosada. Dibi Keita. Interesting. Sedaris, right, you can take him back as well, actually, to be honest, because he's not really played for us either, so he can go back. I thought he was going to be good, but he's not really. Has that bought us any more money back? No. Financially, we're not doing well. We're £1 million in the red. Ooh. Might end up failing financial fair play again. It'll be fine. What can possibly go wrong? It was at that moment everything went wrong. Oh, I've ruined it, Zeep. I've ruined it. Both option doesn't help. Right. I think personally, for me, I think Hula. I think Pink Hooch is the way to go. Right. If you haven't got Pink Hooch, get that. I mean, like, blue is a great flavour, because blue is the best flavour of everything. But yeah, go with pink. Pink for this one. What is Pink Hooch? It's passion fruit flavour, Franco. Seems very much like both. Sorry, Zeep, I've ruined it, haven't I? Doombia's out for 3 weeks with a virus. That's not handy, is it? Sisk found out a second yellow card. Found out Duolingo was expensive on FM under the finances. Right, okay. I don't know how many players we are sending for language courses, but I'll bear that in mind then if that turns out to be slightly more expensive than just using the app, which I was kind of hoping they'd do. You know what I mean? I'd hope they'd just be like, yeah, use the app. Yeah. Pink it is. It's got to be. Get it done. Right, Nicky Valou is where we're off to now. So Doumbia comes out. Let's put JP Morgan up front. Kunteritos can come back in. Delajanidis can come back in. Apostolakis can go on the bench. Pedroso can probably come in as well, actually, for Nino. Although Nino's playing very, very well. Bazookas is doing well also, but he's on yellow card, so let's change him for Kashi. Try that. Right. Excuse me. Pick up where we left off. Nicky Valou, they're one of our local rivals as well, so we have to do well against them too. Sounds like an American bank up front. That's why we've done it. Financial fair play is going to be a bit of an issue, so get a bank in. I've signed Johnny Halifax, Stefan Santander, Marcus Egg, Francisco Monzo, and Kenny under the bed. So surely we can't fail financial fair play like that, right? Nat West, beautiful, Zar, beautiful. Brazilian player called Barclays. Ball, win it back. 22 minutes without a goal. Am I thinking it's Doumbia's fault here? Marcajani, big save there. Keeps us in the game. Pantelikos have taken the lead. Damn it. Not had a shot yet. Push on a bit, actually. Go for a higher line. Launched up top. Morgan misses it. Super Mario doesn't get there. Nino picks it up. Liavias. Kashi over the top. Morgan. Super Mario. There we go. That's more like it. What a ball over the top. JJ Morgan cuts it back. Super Mario with the finish. 1-0. Perfect. Nino intercepts. We're away again. Super Mario goes for an effort. Saved by the keeper this time. Or straight over the top, I should say. Let's go, Black Dragon. 3 in a row, hopefully. Dare we dream? I think we've got to, right? Players starting to tire a little bit. Delijanidis on a 6-4. Jean's on a 6-5. 6-6 from Waterman. Corner kick coming in. Nicky Ballou. Headed over the top. Might try and bring Waterman off, actually. Give him a tiny bit of a rest if we can. Jean, Liavias. Kashi, Ottoman. Goes down the line. Delijanidis whips the ball in. Oh, keeper's gone for it. And clattered the striker. It's a penalty. Super Mario makes it 2-0. There we go. Cheeky halfling in with a follow. Appreciate that. Very kind indeed. Hope you're well. Good finish from Mario. Really good penalty. A little bit more confidence in the team now. How much longer can it hang out? Well, that's the problem. Like, oh yeah, we're confident. We're confident the next 9 games we're going to go on a complete losing streak. Tezio intercepted. Delijanidis. Oh, oof. I don't quite know how they kept getting inside there, but they worked it out. Let's bring Pinakis on for Ottoman. And I think Nino can come off for Pedroso. We can see Pedroso back to full fitness. And he's certainly getting back towards full fitness. Delijanidis is going to have to come off as well because that yellow card is going to catch up to him eventually, I think. Great save. Great save by Marcajani. Comes through so many bodies. Still managed to get his hands to it. Heads away. Pinakis. Wayward effort. Nope, blocked. Corner. Okay, we're penned in our 18-yard box quite a bit. Get the ball cleared. Caligaropoulos. Just all the time in the world in that 6-yard box, apparently. Pedroso. Jean. Back inside, Pedroso. Wins a corner. I thought he had so many times that he could have hit that. Heard the Berlin team is pissing you off. Not won a game since getting promoted. 4-0 battering to Dortmund, just threw a 2-0 lead against Hoffenheim to lose 3-2. That feels very much like how FM plays this year. Very much like that. Let's try and go inside actually for Pedroso. See if he can ghost in. Apostolakis. Apostolakis whips it up. Draws at the back post. Jean picks it up. Good tackle. Petralis. Cross. Super Mario goes for it. Apostolakis. JJ Morgan heads it over the top though. I'm not sure if I like the keeper goes to punch the ball and continues to strike like the punches takes out the striker like he did in the 80s. I mean, I'm not against it in this situation when we've benefited from it, but Super Mario back inside. Oh, deserved a goal that. Landuka, I'm the same as Schalke, super good squad, expected to play for internationals. Now I'm just trying to survive with literally a better squad. That's what happens, isn't it? Expectation here, reality all the way down here. Even just me in, well, welcome. Are you well? I haven't seen you around for a while. Hope life's treating you good. What's new in your world? Are you on FM24 yet? That's the question. If you are, who are you managing now? Super Mario. Thought he had his hat-trick there, didn't he? He was like, here's my moment right now. Oh, giving up a goal right at the back post. Now we've got a few minutes to hold on. Black Dragon. Kashi whips it in, heads over the top. I feel like we play for set pieces, be a bit more disciplined, I think. Family members just asked, is football worth it? You travel miles, stand in the cold, don't wear anything, and then travel miles home. Simple reply was yes. Yeah. When you put it like that, absolutely. Respect the point. That's a fair point, Zeke. But when you're 2-0 up, we'll take 3. 2-1. 3 wins. 3 wins on the bounce. All part of supporting a small, shite local side. You know what? If you don't support a shite, small local side, then you're not getting football, are you? Like, it's a different experience. It's a massively different experience. Like, you might be having fun. I'm sure you are. But it's a very, very different connection to supporting the team that's from your area. Like, there's no other feeling like it. It's a weird thing to describe. I'm used to not winning games. We are used to winning cups and games. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, if you're used to the constant disappointment, like this is where we are with the kids at the minute. Like, because obviously they're young, right? And they're not really getting into football. They might get into football, and I don't want to, because I've just seen my brother's kid is he's got a Newcastle United thing on his bedroom wall now, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't want my kids to obviously have that sort of consideration. So I'm like, right, what do we do? And it's difficult to try and convince kids to be like, hey, you know what's really fun? Losing all the time, right? And because kids like winning, especially kids who don't know any better, they love winning. And if you say to them, no, like, just, you know, narrative is better, they look at you and go, what does that mean? What's a narrative? So it's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a tricky one, trying to sort of go like, look, you know what? Why don't you just be a York City fan? That'll be much better for you. Do that. That'll be fun. So we'll have to see. If it's fun to you, you win good memories, nice mates, and doing sports. There we go, Londuca. I like that. I like that theory there. That mindset, that philosophy. In a sense, we all win. Like that, innit? I support that. My little lad doesn't shut about Liverpool. It's painful. Adoption has crossed my mind. Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? That's a tough one. My Mrs. J is a Liverpool fan, and I'm desperate to not get them in Liverpool shirts. Thankfully, the eldest one's like, I'll just have a York City football T-shirt. I'm like, cool, you can have that. Being a child, been a York fan for 16 years, it's not fun. No, it's not. It's not. But it's what it is, isn't it? It's what it is. That's the game that he went to. I can't imagine that will be when anyone says to him, "Oh, what was your first match?" He goes, "Oh, what it was I went to York City versus Needham Town in the qualifying rounds of the FA Cup. How was it? Brilliant. No, shite. We've signed Heskey's son, Dan. Jaden Heskey. We've got him on loan." Football is pain. Yep. Be a Spurs fan, you never get to have to worry about being champions. Hey, be any fan, you don't have to worry about being champions. Unless you're Manchester City, and that's it, really. To be honest, they don't seem to win anything. So everyone else, just, don't even bother. Like, there's no point, is there? Low division football's better, says Total Hoofball. At least you know you can always get tickets to watch the team. Premier League teams getting tickets is more difficult. And the cost of it as well. And it's not even that good, is it? Let's be honest. When you get there, it's not even good. So let's more small local sides, I think. That'll be better. I can still get tickets to Sunderland. I'm happy with that. Your ticket money at lower leagues means more to the club as well. Yeah, exactly. If you're in a non-league situation, Salt, you're right. Like that ticket money genuinely keeps the club going. Whereas at a Premier League level, they don't care. Like they're more bothered about the TV rights to go to, Saudi Arabia or whatever, or Qatar. Like they're more concerned about the products traveling than the local fan. So saying that's 20 odd quid for National League games. I mean, yeah, price is going up. It's difficult to justify going though when you see the quality of the football being that bad as well, isn't it? And you're like, 20 quid for this, Jesus. And as well, I have to have £5 worth of sweets at Marks and Spencer's to validate me parking. Stan Hewless, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, buddy. The fact you can literally watch any Premier League game on TV other than the UK is mad too. I tell you what, Salty, you can use the VPN that keeps flashing up on our screen here. You can use that to watch any Premier League match you like. So there you go. 19 quid a year. Get yourself that. Just advertising. There'll be a little thing. It'll flash up, and you'll be like, "Oh, look at that." Yeah, get yourself some football from anywhere around the world. You can even catch the Marleyan Premier Division if you want to do that. First and second team Black Dragon get promoted in this division, so we're pushing against Panathinaikos. We want to kind of get up on their heels, and hopefully we can at least fight till the end and be there or thereabouts. So fingers crossed. Morgan, Jean, Nino, Jean whips it in, headed away. It's over the top. Oh, nearly caught out. Fionn Kiley. We are in the second division of Greece. Lovely to have you in. First time chatting in, of course. Yeah, second division of Greece. Second season, we were second. There's a lot of seconds here. We were second on last season when it was split into two. There was a North and South division. Petralis with a goal. There we go, Black Dragon. The derby we've taken the lead. We've taken the lead in the derby against AK. 1-0. Petralis picks it up, gives it some welly. Pick that one out. Both of the non-league teams are £5. Can't moan for that, says Jack Devlin. Yes, Jack, that's exactly what you want. Where's that? 15 quid for Bath and 14 quid for Western Supermare. Okay, this win moves us within 4 points of Panathinaikos at this point. We're delighted. Oh dear, Super Mario's unhappy about that. Come on, Super Mario. You wouldn't want to go back to the Championship, Mario. The Championship is the best. The Championship is the best league in the country. Anyone can beat anybody. It's so much fun. Towards the back end of last season, when Sunderland looked like they were going to get into the playoffs and stuff, and obviously got in the playoffs, I was genuinely panicking. I was like, I don't really want them to get promoted. I want to stay in the Championship. Championship's more fun. The Premier League's just a bit crap. Musty Face, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you for that. And as well, especially when you know that it's going to be one season in and then bumped straight back down. What's the point? What's the point? Super Mario's not having a great time, so maybe bring him off for Pedroso. To sit at the team I support in League One is currently 36 quid. League One price is 36 quid. It's a lot of money, isn't it? Like, it really is. There you go. There's that VPN I was on about. Get yourself that. Don't even go to the games. Go and watch it on the telly. Comfort of your own home. Kunta is on as well for Nino. Pedroso's come on for Super Mario. JP Morgan up top as well. Might bring him off actually and pack the midfield out a little bit more with 10 minutes to go. Although we're attacking again. Giving the ball away. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's probably the best idea now, and it's having a player back. Oof. Yeah, let's do that. Great, Kuntarintos is now injured. He's just come on and he's already picked an injury. Excellent. Can you play up top on your own? Yeah, you probably can. Right. It's time for Plegas to come on, I think. Let's do this. Is this actually a sport for the working classes? As sometimes when you look at the ticket prices, 62 quid for Spurs. Jesus. 62 quid. Like, who's got the money to do that? That's the question, isn't it? And even then, you look at the price of football shirts. You know, we had a good conversation with FM Trek on the football shirt social the other day about would you buy fake football shirts, and I'm normally like very much no, absolutely not. Oh, but then he made some valid points during the show, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe. I mean, 62 quid in Denmark is like a coffee, right? So, see what I like about Bayern Munich, but it's 15 euros for a ticket. Yeah, there is that, isn't it? Good challenge. Really good challenge. Got to make that tackle in the last dying seconds of the game. Can't give away a penalty there, can we? Kashi. Oh. Takes it. Morgan. Goes forward. No one's there. Be disciplined. Play for set pieces. Slow that down. Time wasting's on. Just keep the football now, boys. Pedroso. Kashi gives it away. Plegas. Bazookas. Goes through. Oh! Oh! We've done it. We've done it. That's how we do it. What a performance. Grinding out results now. This is the Larisa we wanted, isn't it? Get in. Pantelikos, I think, have taken the lead as well. So we're still going to stay 7 points behind them. But we're hot on their heels. That's fine. Deflected corner. A nation is built. Yeah. Stop the damn match. We've done it. Larisa on fire. The horses are... Get the horses out, right? The Crimson Horses are here. We've done... That's what we want in it. That's a proper good win, right, that. Pantelikos won 3-2. Right at the death. Volos still unbeaten. Jesus. We're 10 clear of AEK. 7 behind Pantelikos. We know where we are, right? We're done. Let's go, Sunderland. Yeah. Check the job board, actually. Check the job board. Where are we going? Right. The Cambodian job is insecure. The Brunei job is insecure. Diagaras, Mozambique, Vietnam. Loads of them. Doxodramas. Yeah. It's happening. Pantelikos are 10 unbeaten. Yeah, we just soaked up all that pressure, didn't we? Hit exactly when we needed to. Look at that. In that last match, that's exactly what you want, isn't it? Sort the pressure, score when you're on top. Sort the pressure, score when you're on top. You'll never guess which job is available on my save. Is it Sunderland, Jord? Because if it is, can we have your save file, please? 62 quid is 532 krona. That's a week's worth of dinners. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I always thought Denmark was expensive. Norway is very expensive, of course. Almost looked like a plan executed perfectly. Almost. But that would suggest that I knew what I was doing. And none of us want to suggest that, right? None of us do. This is not what we signed up for, is it? And we're up against Pantelikos next. So this is a big, big match. Okay? Right, Bayern are already getting upset that we're not playing Robert Downey Jr. But look, let's just let them go for now, right? I wasn't suggesting it all, no, Matt. Thank you, Zeke. God, I'll be really worried if you're like, Tony seems to know what he's doing. Like, that hooch has gone to your head already, Zeke. What I like about Tony is how much he really knows. He really, really knows about Football Manager. Okay, so can we get ourselves a massive win here? Or at least some points. Right, Ottoman's back. I'm putting Pedroso in for Nino. How long's a Corey out for? Doombia's back. So JP can come out. JP can go on the bench. Corey is still out for 3 weeks. guess we keep it as it is, don't we? Other than the changes we've needed to make. So Ottoman's come back in, Pedroso's in, and Doumbia. Yeah, balanced rather than positive. Might regret that. We might have to push on. We might have to go positive. But Pantalaikos are second in the form table. We're first. I mean, this is going to be a right match, isn't it? Do we hope for entertainment? Let's have it. Come on. Let's give it the full one. Yeah, let's see them stand to attention. We beat them 2-0 at our place. It's got 0-0 written all over it. Yes. You know what, Stephen? I would take that right now. I would take 0-0. Balls over the top. Because what it would do is that would give our defence confidence, I think. But, yeah. 0-0. Respect the point, innit? Ottoman's corner. Whipped in. Lowered away. Ottoman. Pedroso. Everyone's getting in the way. Deflected out for a corner. We're building Greece. Every place is our place. Yes. I like that thinking, Zar. And to be honest, then, if we're building Greece, then every result is perfectly fine, isn't it? Because as long as teams are winning, the league's getting better. I've cracked it. I've worked it out. As long as the Greek teams win in the Greek league, then we've done fine. We've done it. Oh, what a save. What a save. Let's nudge up a bit, I reckon. Let's not have any draws any longer. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. We might have to have some next season. Disrespect the point. Piss on the point. Burn the point. Leavias has picked up a knock. That's going to be a concern because Giorgio is a little bit short for a centre-back. We could move Jean inside, but he's been doing pretty well at wing-back. Pedroso, oh dear. Oof, what on earth will we try to do then? Crazy play. Really crazy play. Oh. See? I mean, that's a decent strike. I'll give them that. Keeper's not getting anywhere near it, is he? What are the two settings? Positive and attacking. Yeah, I like balanced. I really do. Like, risk and reward, isn't it? Super Mario's offside, just. Okay. Time for everyone to dig in. No one really cares. Goals are getting better since we entered the country. Yeah. Well, we've obviously raised the bar now, so better teams have to start. We've got to start doing better things to score past us. So, you know. Pedroso out to Jean. Drop of the shoulder. Back to Delial. Jean. Pedroso. Deflected. Kashi. Oof. So Diesel. I'm going to call him Diesel from now on. Kaligalopoulos with the header. Giorgio 6'5". I wonder if we swap him around. Super Mario's not really doing it. Doombia's not really doing it. JJ can't come on. Too many foreign players. Kuntaritos can though. Kolovos headed away. Mavrias back inside. Teen at the back post. Marcajani collects. Right. Let's be expressive. Press. Push it a bit. Have a good success with balanced mentality, says Stan. Yeah, I like it. I like balanced mentality. I really, really do. It's all about risk and reward, isn't it? So, right, 5 minutes to go. One more roll of the dice. What's that roll going to be, though? Are we sacrificing a defender to push on? I don't even know if we can do that, to be honest. Let's put Contreras up there. Try that. Try him cutting inside. See if Jean will get on the outside. Don't think we've got enough time to see if it's going to take any effect, though, sadly. Kolovos for the corner. Headed away. Just going to get there. Talis. Damn it. 1-0. We didn't have the ball. We didn't really didn't really create anything. Oh, is that 7 weeks for Liavas? Oh, that's another centre-back injured. That's the worst bit out of it. Take the defeat out of there. It's another centre-back injury, isn't it? We've already got a Corey out. Now Liavas is out. I think that's us pretty much nailed on for second division football next season. It's going to take a lot for us to not be second division. Which, fine. Like, we would, let's accept it. It's not the end of the world, is it? Like, but you're right. We're clearly not allowed nice things, are we? Clearly not. Never mind. Dust ourselves down. Go again. We're going up eventually, yeah. Eventually we're going up. Who's in the top division? Right, let's see what that looks like, shall we? Yeah, Ianikos and Kefisia look like they're coming down. Lividiakos have stayed up. We're not allowed nice things. Definitely the British way. Yeah. It is a touch, but there's a slight element of what is it? Self-deprecation, but It's it's fine. It's fine. Obviously, we've got. We've tried. We're expected mid-table. We're still there pushing. How many games to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not beyond the realms of Volos away in a couple of weeks. Still not lost. What would be nice is if we can get the win against Volos. I know we're not gonna, but like that would be fun. At least take something out of it, you know? Be like, right, there you go, done. Something's happened. But I feel like we're certainly making progress. Yeah. Top 2 get promoted. Franco, yeah. 27 points to play for. Actually, when you put it at 27, and what, 10 points behind? Who knows what's going to happen? It's football, isn't it? Anything can happen. We can turn the computer off and we might end up just winning every single match till the end of time. But there's also the possibility of we turn the computer off and we never win again. So let's see what happens. Doxa Dramas is the opponents today. Giving the ball away. We won it back though. Kashi picks it up. Let's just see what can happen. I certainly feel like we know what we need for next season. Like we need 82 defenders for next season. That's what we need, right? Up front, we're reasonably fine. Midfield, we look quite competent. We need all the centre backs in the world. We need the centre back who's essentially Doumbia. That's all we have to do all summer, is just buy defenders. And if we can do that, then we might have a chance. Great tackle. I'd say great tackle, but it's gone straight at the opposition. And this is what's going to happen now. The defenders are just going to do silly mistakes because we're back into that thing where we play the second string and they're just not good enough. Hence why we bought so many players in. Oh. Loan 1 or 2 very good players to help us. Yeah, exactly, Dragon, yeah. So it's going to be really... So we're in a really specific recruitment process at this point for next season, which is good. And I'm sure we'll be able to do it. We're getting a slightly better youth intake than we got last season. Ottoman, it's gone past Super Mario. Doumbia. You know what? That's the thing. We've got a Doumbia, so we've got a chance, right? That's it. We've got Doumbia. We'll score goals. We will score goals. If we can keep Ottoman, great. So we've got Super Mario for another year. If we keep Pedroso, keep him fit, great. We've got Kuntaritis, who's good. I think Jean looks like a decent player. I think Delajanidis is playing better as a right sider than a left sider, obviously. Marcus Yarni's a handy enough goalkeeper when he's not injured. We're going to need another number 8, really. Which, of course, we'll look for a loan. Penalty. Pedroso. He's on his way back. That's better, innit? That's better. So yeah, I think we've got 6 players that we like in the first team, and then 5 that either are on loan or we need to fill those spots next season before we then start looking at and adding depth. So Yeah, it's going to be tough, but I think we're certainly starting to see a little bit more progress now. Bringing players in on loan from England's quite impressive. We weren't anywhere near that in the first season. Players in from Bayern Munich, who weren't looking at that last season as well. So I think we're doing okay. We're certainly a better proposition than we were. Jean floats it in. And I think, if we can be smart in the recruitment window, then that's what it needs. Ottoman picks the ball up down the line for Super Mario. Super Mario cuts it back. Ottoman, Super Mario, lovely little back heel. Kashi. Jean. Oof. A little bit of Uzo football there from Larisa. Latest score still 0-0 for Panathinaikos. Let's keep that 0-0, shall we? Doombia's corner. Nodded away. Puts it back in. Headed back inside. Kashi. Oh. Lovely effort. Super Mario taking the piss. Yeah, 100%. This is what I learned at Hamilton Accies. Petralis. Kashi. Good ball through. Doumbia. What a save that is. That's a brilliant stop. Pedroso. Mario nods it over the top. Okay. A little bit better now. Better. Marcajani collects the cross in. I think Panathinaikos have taken the lead again. Ottoman's corner, whipped in. Nodded down. It's Galagaropoulos. He doesn't score very often, does he? He doesn't score very often at all. Who is it that gets the header on it? Is it Petralis? No, Mario. Yeah, Petralis. Galagaropoulos. Pounces on the loose ball in the area. Ottoman intercepted. Jean down the line. Jean whips it in. Super Mario just a bit too nonchalant there, I think. A little bit too nonchalant. Ball's played. Back. Great save. What a save that is. Won League 2 with Tranmere, 5 games in, we're top of League 1. Don't everyone turn the game off? Yeah, don't. Keep it exactly where it is. Yeah. Never touch it. Leave it right there. So 3-1 up then. Giorgio, Jean, Pedroso. Down the line for Doumbia. Pulls it back. Super Mario, Ottoman. Now we're doing what we need to do. Kashi, Galagaropoulos over the top. Brought down Petralis, Kashi, Pedroso, Super Mario. There we go. 5-1. 5-1. Not too shabby when we were 1-0 down, right? Absolutely take that. What a finish. Mario on the volley. Yeah, I almost forgot. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, we're coming again, are we? Ball's played in. Kagaropoulos. Delijanidis with an effort. Corner kick. Nodded away. Oh. All right, fair enough. It's a decent effort. The team's underestimating us by playing direct attacking football. It plays into our style. Yeah, maybe, Alexander. I think we're just. I think you're right. I think going forward we're pretty good. Defensively we're pretty poor. We definitely lack commanding centre backs. I think the formation's fine. I think going to wing plays work better for us as well. Is that comedian goal? He should have saved it. Yeah, he should have been actually. I think we look better playing on the wings now than we did before. Panathinaikos won 3-1. Volos won 2-1. So yeah. Just got to keep pushing. Just got to keep pushing. That's all we can do. Yeah. So what are we with that? Is it less than 10 games to go? 2, 4, 6, 8. Right. 8 games left of the season. I think that will be enough for us to potentially do it tomorrow, maybe, because we haven't been around for a little while. I might treat you to a little stream tomorrow night. Get the season finished, and then we can start planning for season 3. Might be in League 1, might be in League 2. We'll see how we get on. Appreciate everyone, of course, who's been in tonight. You've all been awesome. The support is much appreciated, as you know. Let's go and drop a raid. Esoteric Cloud Surfers, we're going to go. They're doing their first ever FM stream. They're currently in the Portuguese League. Give them some love. Take it easy, and we might see you tomorrow night. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. Bye now.